Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
Purchasing items during the period of the 3 weeks. Are you allowed to purchase a new fridge, a washing machine, a couch, svarim, tefillin, purchase a home, purchase a car, purchase a computer? Can you go shopping during the period of the 3 weeks or not? So as we know, there are certain restrictions in regards to purchasing and wearing new clothing during the period of the 3 weeks and 9 days. And the question is asked, do similar restrictions apply likewise towards purchasing other items? So from the start of Reish Chodesh Menachem Av, which is the commencing of the 9 days, we have an explicit brisa in Maseches Yevamis 43, brought in the Mechaber and Shulchanarach 551-2, regarding diminishing in doing business, and there's a whole discussion amongst the Poskim regarding the intent of this restriction. What does it apply to? What should one avoid buying and selling? And in Mirz Hashem, we will cover this specific aspect in a different halacha. However, what is implied from this halacha is that prior to the commencement of the 9 days until Reish Chodesh Av, there is no restriction of business, of buying and selling whatever you want and need. However, in truth, when we analyze the matter further, there is room to learn that there are restrictions against purchasing things, even if they're not clothing, from the commencement of the 3 weeks and not just from the beginning of the 9 days. Why? So as we have learned in previous classes, we rule in Shulchan Aruch that one is to avoid the recital of Shehecheyanu throughout the entire period of the 3 weeks. And it's precisely due to this avoidance of Shehecheyanu that we do not allow people to purchase expensive clothing that require a Shehecheyanu to be said over them from the letter of the law, such as a suit, a tuxedo, a gown, etc., etc. And based on this, we can ask, what about other items? A computer, a fridge, a washing machine, etc. They're expensive, they give joy. Do they deserve this recital of Shehecheyanu during the year and thereby should be avoided because of the Shehecheyanu from being purchased throughout the entire period of the 3 weeks? Or do we not recite Shehecheyanu over these items and there's no need to avoid purchasing them until the beginning of the 9 days in which those restrictions that we will discuss begin to apply? So practically we find a major machlekes amongst the poskim as to whether the blessing of Shehecheyanu should be said over purchasing items other than clothing, such as purchasing gold and silver vessels, or a new car, or a new computer, or a new washing machine, or a new fridge, or new appliance, or furniture, or couch. It's very expensive, much more than clothing. Should Shehecheyanu be said? So as we've discussed in the previous halacha, there is a machlekes between the Mishnah and the Talmud, between the Rishonim and amongst the Poskim, the Achreinim, as to whether Shehecheyanu should be said when purchasing an expensive item that you are excited about, that you receive simcha from. And the Alter Rebbe in the Seder Birchas Hanen in chapter 12, halacha 5, rules and concludes that Shehecheyanu is not to be recited. And practically so rules the Beis Yosef, the Ben Ish Chai, Kaf HaChaim, and others, that so is the minhag. Other Poskim, however, rule that Shehecheyanu is to be recited on purchasing new, expensive, and fun, simcha-giving objects. So rules the Magen Avram, the Mishnah Berurah, the Igros Moshe, and others. Based on this, we can now answer the question of, may you purchase expensive items that we mentioned during the 3 weeks until the 9 days? According to those poskim who hold that you don't say Shehecheyanu on these items during the year, there is no reason to avoid purchasing them during the 3 weeks until the start of the 9 days. And thus, those who follow the rulings of the Shulchanaruchharav and the Sephardi custom may purchase whatever they want other than clothing during the 3 week period until the start of the 9 days in which the restrictions begin. However, according to those who do follow the psak of saying Shehecheyanu on these items during the rest of the year, so too would need to avoid purchasing such items that receive a Shehecheyanu throughout the entire 3 weeks. And so concludes the Igros Moshe in his Tshuva in Chelik Gimel, Tshuva Pei. Nonetheless, he as well adds that if the matter is a necessity or will cause one a great monetary loss, one may purchase it even if it deserves a Shehecheyanu. So based on all this, may one purchase house appliances, furniture such as a fridge, washing machine, couch during 3 weeks? If it's a necessity, everyone says you can purchase it. In fact, as we will learn, even during the 9 days, if it's a necessity, it may be purchased. If it's not a necessity, then you may purchase it up until the 9 days, according to the Alter Rebbe and other poskim, while according to other poskim, it should be avoided throughout the entire 3 weeks. May one purchase svarim or tefillin? This is permitted according to everybody. May you purchase a car? Once again, if it's a necessity, you may purchase it anytime during the 3 weeks. If it's not a necessity, it's for luxury, pleasure, then we enter into the above debate of whether it should be avoided during the time period until the 9 days begin, of which the Alter Rebbe is lenient. Regarding purchasing a home, a property, so here the halacha is a little different, as everyone agrees, including the Alter Rebbe and all those who said objects don't require shehecheyanu, that when you purchase a home, shehecheyanu is to be recited over the purchase, and therefore one should avoid purchasing a home during the 3-week period unless it is a necessity or a case of great monetary loss. In Mirz Hashem, in the future halacha, we will cover the halachas of purchasing and restrictions that begin during the 9-day period.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.